All right, friends, so in the Grouchy Ladybug, at the top of all the pages, there was a time. So let's go back to the first page that had the time. So on this page, at this very top corner, it told us that the story started at 5 o'clock. So I've set this clock for 5 o'clock in the morning. And I want to see if as we travel around the clock on each page, if we go through the whole day. So if we go from morning to night and come back to that 5 o'clock. Are you ready? So it started at 5 o'clock. And then it said at 6 o'clock he met a bumblebee. So we're going to go around the clock to 6 o'clock. So after 5 o'clock comes 6 o'clock. Next, he met the stag beetle at 7 o'clock. So again, we have to go all the way around to 7 o'clock. What do you think? Oh, I went a little past it. What do you think is going to come after 7 o'clock? Do you remember? That's right. At 8 o'clock, he met a praying mantis. So every time we go around is another hour. And our red hour hand goes to the next number. So the blue minute hand goes all the way around, and then our hour hand changes. Let's see what's next. Next was the sparrow at 9 o'clock. So we have to go all the way around. Another hour passes. He's flying and hours are passing, and now it's 9 o'clock. All right, at 10 o'clock, he met a lobster. So another hour passed between those pages. So let's go all the way around to 10 o'clock, and he met that lobster. All right, and then again, one more hour is going to pass, and he's going to meet a skunk at 11 o'clock. So for our clock to show 11 o'clock, the red hand has to be on 11. So we go around 1 hour to 11 o'clock. Look at our clock. We started down here at 5 o'clock, and then we went to 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. What hour do you think will be next if we are going around our clock? Do you think it will be 12 o'clock? Let's see. At 12 o'clock noon, he met a boa constrictor. That's right. So after 11 o'clock comes 12 o'clock. That's also called noon. And when we're at 12 o'clock, our hour hand disappears because the minute hand's on top of it. But it's under there, and they're both pointing to the 12. So we know that it's 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock is going to come 1 o'clock. So at 1 o'clock, he met the hyena. So again, to get to the next hour, we have to go all the way around the clock to 1 o'clock. Let's see what comes after 1 o'clock. What do you think it's going to be? Might be 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, it says. So let's make our clock look like 2 o'clock. We have to go all the way around, and our hour hand is moving to the 2 o'clock. Oh, look, here's where we started at 5 o'clock. Are we getting closer? The day's going by, and we can tell that in our story because the sun is moving places too. Let's see what time it's next. At 3 o'clock, it says, he met a rhino. So we have to go all the way around and see if our hour hand lands on 3 o'clock. There it is. The hour hand or the short hand is on 3 o'clock. We are getting closer. What time do you think will be next in our story? It might be 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, he met the elephant. All right, so we got to go all the way around again. Around and around to 4 o'clock. And look, we are only one number away from the 5, so we're 1 hour away from 5 o'clock. Let's see what the story says. At 5 o'clock, he met a whale. Let's go. Let's meet that whale at 5 o'clock. We are back to 5 o'clock where we started because there's a 5 o'clock in the morning and a 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So we started at 5 o'clock in the morning, and now we're at 5 o'clock in the afternoon in this story. And then it says at 5:15. So now we have to go in between the hours. So we have to go Look, there's a 5 right there, the tiny number. 10, 15. And it is in between the 5 and the 6 because we're in between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So at 5:15, he met a flipper. Then it says at 5:30, he met the fin. So we got to find the little 30. We're at 15, 20, 25, 30. So now we're right between 5 and 6 o'clock at 5:30. All right, let's see if we make it to 6 o'clock. Ooh, this one says at 5:45. So that's at the 45. Can you help me get to the 45? All right, we're at 35, 40, 45. And look, our hour hand is almost in the middle of the 6. So then it says at 6 o'clock, he is going to land. Look, at 6 o'clock, he lands back with the other ladybug. So we have to finish and go all the way around to the 6 o'clock. So in this story, our friend, the Grouchy Ladybug, traveled all the way across time. He went from 5 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. So I want you to see if you can find a clock in your house and ask a bigger person if they can help you figure out what time it is. Have fun.